Hi everyone, my name is Steve, and this is Strezabyte, a channel focused on awesome technology. If you're just joining us, in this series we're building an awesome new PC based on D.Va from Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm. In our last episode, which you can check out by clicking up here, we started building the PC inside of the case that you see behind me, the Be Quiet Dark Base Pro 900. It's based on the AMD Ryzen R7 1700X and the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. We also started getting the water cooling loop put in with our reservoir, our pump, some of our fittings, our CPU block, and one of our radiators up top. But I've been thinking about it, and you know what? That's just not enough. If you're going to build a custom loop, why not build it with a GPU block too? And why not do it with two of them? If you're going to do something, might as well do it right. From EK comes two of their GTX 1080 Ti water blocks, and two backplates to go along with it, along with the dual terminal connector. That should help make this build thoroughly ridiculous. Additionally, we have a new 280mm radiator from XSPC that we're going to be swapping with our 360mm radiator and putting up top. And we're going to move the 360mm radiator up into the front. And who knows, we might even get started on some of the tubing for the loop today as well. If you like what you see, do make sure to drop a like down below and tell me in the comments box what you think about running two 1080 Ti's in SLI. And we've got more coming after this video, so make sure you're subscribed as well. And now, let's get building.
Can't you hear me? Like that mysterious pain.
So that's just about do it for this week's build log. Really happy with this progress. It's just looking fantastic and I couldn't be happier with it so far. So we started off this week by moving the 360mm radiator from the top up into the front in a push configuration, which gave us a little bit more room. That let us put the 280mm radiator that I got up in our top spot, which gave us clearance for the fittings that we were having trouble with last time. That also gave us the opportunity to put the SSD sled up into the top slot rather than in the bottom, which kind of gives it this really nice, framed look to it, where it's got sort of stuff along the top and the front, which leaves the internals just open wide for all of the components in the water cooling loop. So I think it just looks really good this way. Really happy with how it's turned out. We installed the GPU water blocks, and I've never done that before, so do leave a comment down below if you think I made a mistake or if I did it right or anything like that, just so that I have some idea as to what's going on there. I've never done this before, so it's possible I missed a screw or a thermal pad somewhere. Aside from that, we got our basic water cooling loop set up, or at least the first pass at it. The straight tubes that we got put in place first, those were pretty easy to do. Just kind of cut them, shave them down, and get them screwed in with the fittings in there. So I think this one back here was the first one that we got, along with this one in the back. Once we got those done, I did some bending on these tubes, and I was really surprised with just how easy it is to do the hard line tube bending. It only took me a couple tries, or only took me one failed attempt where I put the tube a little too close to the heat gun. Aside from that, it was pretty straightforward to get these tubes in, the one going from the GPU block to the radiator and one going from the CPU block to the GPU block. Those are just one bends. They were real easy to do. I think I got that one done on my third try, so I was really just pleased with how easy that was. The one that wasn't so easy was, of course, this 3-bend monstrosity going on here in the bottom that I'm probably going to redo because it's a little bit crooked. It's not quite long enough for what I want it to be, and stuff like that. I may end up using right angle fitting as well, so I don't have to do 3 bends on a single tube. I can do 2 sets of 2 bends and kind of save myself a little bit of headache there. We were also able to move the drain valve to the lowest point in the system. That was another problem we had last week. The drain valve wasn't in the lowest point in the system, and so that would create some bleeding problems later on, or draining problems later on when we wanted to get the liquid out. So it's going to be going down here against one of these holes by the radiator, and I'm not sure exactly where that's going to go yet. I may end up drilling through the floor of the case to kind of give it a pass through to go through the bottom of the case and out the bottom for when I want to drain it, because this bottom section down here is actually empty aside from a dust filter. So pretty soon we'll be putting the pink liquid in, and I'm really excited to see how this looks when it's actually in the tube. Do leave a like down below if you think this is going to look really good, the blue and the pink together with that kind of D.Va aesthetic that we're going for. There's going to be at least one more video coming with some modifications and customizations we're doing to some of these pieces, so do make sure you're subscribed for that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're as excited as I am to see the finale of this, and we'll see you all in the next video. Take care.